Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Arkham Origins Challenge No Upgrades run. Today we are going to be going through the Gotham Police Department, and then however far we get after that, I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, so yeah, if you don't remember from last time, like Batman just said, we are supposed to be breaking into the GCPD here so that we can get access to the criminal database. And so yeah, for the next part we're pretty much going to be KOing a bunch of the police officers. Oh my gosh, hit the thing. Sometimes the quick back claw doesn't aim well for some reason. If you don't get a good angle.
I won't stand a chance against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
So you actually can kill, like, knock out all these guys. It doesn't really get you anything for doing it. But I don't know, with the limited health it might be kind of hard. I guess we can try it just because it is a challenge run. So yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a try, but I don't think I'll try it more than once though, if I die.
Anyone else? Sir, what about the estate? Brandon, how do we know Batman will keep his end of the deal? You do kill the bank. He's good for the cash, trust me. I know where he's stashing. You know where he's got the cash. Why don't we go get it? Got some fancy moves.
Yeah, this isn't looking good. Because you can't really do much without getting shot or punched. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. Okay. Yeah, this time we'll just go over.
Listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup over Blackgate, I was making us some money.
Yeah, if you just sneak past here, they don't really see you. So you can just knock out this guy and move on.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's take him down then.
Like any other scum. He can't find dirt. Make our own.
So this is supposed to be a tutorial for the remote claw where you can use it to attach onto random guys.
Offering a reward of $25,000 for information relating to the arrest of Black Mass, or any of the perps involved in the murder of Commissioner Lowe. Go get him, boys.
Yeah, that's always nice when you lose the combo because the guys don't get up fast enough. That's probably one of the best things they did in Night as far as the combat, is that they let you hit enemies while they're on the ground. I guess you could argue that it's just a different kind of challenge though, being able to manage when, you know, the enemies are on the ground or not, but I think it makes for a better, you know, free flow experience if you don't lose your combo just because all the guys are knocked down. But I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of just a different play style instead of. I don't know if you could say that one is like actually better than the other.
You don't have to do this.
So, I don't know if this is a bug or if they did it on purpose, but if you notice, I'll try to do it again here. If you do a instant takedown on a police officer, he will always do that like over the shoulder one. the regular thugs, he'll like, you know, do the different ones where he like breaks some of their bones, or he'll do that one. But with the cops, he always does the same one. I don't know if that's like a bug or if they did that on purpose, because it's one of the less damaging looking ones. I'm not 100% sure why they... Yeah, I don't know if that was intentional or not. Although I can imagine that that would give you quite the head and neck ache anyways. But, I mean, you still can, you know, beat up the police officers pretty good, so... I'm not... Yeah, that's why I don't... I'm leaning more towards it being a bug than anything else, because this game was kind of buggy at launch. I think I talked about it, how a lot of times it would crash and you would lose your progress because the times it would crash were usually the times that it was auto-saving. So you would lose, your save would get corrupted and you would lose your progress.
And these guys think they own you for life.
The back got someone! Didn't I tell you to watch your corners?
I think, is this the first like big predator encounter that we've done in this game? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not 100% sure. I think it is, because all the other ones we've done have been outdoors, right?
Guy's ridiculous. He's taking out cops like he thinks he can get away. You don't want to end up like this guy. Keep your heads up. Spread out. It's him.
Oh my gosh.
Cover your mouth.
Gotta love it when they turn around literally last second.
I lost him. That's not possible. Anyone got eyes? Officer down. Officer down.
So if you hit him with these... Oh. If you hit him with these big gas canisters, but I guess they walk down the stairs, usually that's an instant knockout. Here, we'll see. And I actually... Oh yeah. Usually it'll only get one of them. It doesn't KO both.
We're clear. Fire extinguisher caused the explosion. Damn it, watch your back. Nobody beats at a cop.
Put myself at risk.
Tell you what, he's not sneaking up on me. This guy's a serious threat. Watch your corners. Find this son of a bitch. Stop punching up.
Here we go.
Place clean. Officer down. Stay on your toes.
Uh-oh. There we go. Not too bad.
Priority run alert. All available personnel should be searching your quadrants for the 622. Suspect is 6'4", dressed in black, and has wings?
Shouldn't you be searching your quadrant? I'll leave that for the boys in SWAT. Why's that? Ain't you heard? Brandon made...
You even know how much trouble...
Oh yeah, one thing that I don't think I mentioned last time. Do I have to mess around with that? I guess I do. Is that Batman will take a fighting stance in this game, which is the only one that he does. Every other game he will just, you know, kind of chill and wait for dudes to come to him. But yeah, in this one he'll actually... I don't know the slang words for to, you know, like square up, I guess. I don't know. Which, I don't know, could be a choice on the developer's part, or maybe it was just to showcase like he's not as experienced and so not as like hardened. I don't know. Alright, so let's continue on and go find the... Oh yeah, I don't think I told you what we're actually doing. We're going down to the lockup to get a disruptor. Because it's supposed to help us get past that one place that had the jammer. Oh my gosh, I'm getting creamed. What? I swear I pushed Y, but I guess I pushed X on accident. Oh well, I guess it worked out. He just flew across the room to punch the other guy. Is this an armored guy? Oh no. Yeah, if you're in the smoke, the detective mode will go on that detective mode will go on automatically. I probably said that during City, but sometimes it can be kind of annoying because if you like are in a heavily smoky area and then you get out of it, the detective mode will turn off and then it won't turn back on automatically, and you can still kind of be blind if the smoke hasn't gone all the way. When I first played this game, I got stuck here because usually these kind of buttons, in City at least, you can hit with batarangs, but you can't hit this button with a batarang, and because your detective mode is jammed, you can't see that it's interactable. But what you have to do is come up and push A on it, which is not, something that you usually have to do. So it's not, it wasn't like, you know, I probably should have did that anyways, but it took me a couple seconds to, or, you know, like a minute to be like, what the heck. Anyways, so we're in the elevator shaft and this will take us to the, what the heck am I trying to say? The evidence lockup where the disruptor is, which is just right here. We come over here, and it's right on this table here. And yet another gadget upgrade.
Now I should be able to bypass the security on the server room door.
And of course, it just goes right into our infinitely expanding belt. I think Arkham Knight does a little bit better in the way of making the disruptor believably fit into Batman's belt, because at least in that game it kind of folds up. In this one, he literally just seems to take it out of his, you know, off the side of his belt. And I mean, when he put it on the side, it just seems like it was supposed to, you know, hang there. So yeah, I just disabled the jammer thing, but I did it before Batman mentions it. So he just kind of stares at it in detective mode, even though you've already turned it off. But yeah, let's take care of this riot here. I can't remember if I've mentioned this in a previous series, but I have this habit where I always switch back to the batarang. I think it comes from Asylum, especially during the Croc section. Oh my gosh. Because, you know, you never want to be without your batarang during the Killer Croc section of Asylum. So yeah, in pretty much every Arkham game now, I always switch back to the batarang when I'm done using whatever gadget. So here we are introduced to the Venom enhanced enemies, which are pretty much just regular enemies, except for they have a few differences. They're kind of like the armored enemies in that you can only damage them by doing the beatdown with the cape. However, once you do an instant takedown on them, you kind of like break their venom thing or whatever, and so they just become a normal enemy. Or if you do a beatdown attack, you'll also break their venom thing. So those are the two ways you can take them down. And as you saw, they also have that grab move where they'll hold you so that the other enemies can come and like beat you up, and you just have to mash A to get out of their grapple. Oh, they all got knocked on the ground. I was like, how did I hit no one? There were still like 5 guys. So yeah, they are kind of annoying, to be honest, just because you technically have to kill them twice. But that's okay. Geez, I'm like particularly bad today at getting hit when I shouldn't, just because I keep swinging into enemies' punches. But, oh well. I haven't died yet, so that's good. I think it's this way. Go down. The paramedic guys. Alright, so let's go up here now, back to where we came from. And now, since we have the disruptor, we can get into the server room. I think I've had my game crash here before, at least on the Xbox. I can't remember if it crashes on the PC here. Anyways, so we meet Barbara Gordon here, and she talks to us a little bit. You know, asks us why we do Batmaning. And then the police break in and throw in some tear gas, and then we run away. You can also beat up all these guys. I've done it before. It is a lot harder than the previous room, just because they all have guns instead of only a couple of them. But yeah, without upgrades, I don't think it's going to be very feasible. This room is kind of interesting. You're supposed to use the disruptor to jam these guys' guns, but when you peek out around the corner to do it, they see you. And it looks like I've accidentally disrupted the wall anyways. That's the thing with the disruptor in this game that kind of sucks, is it like actually has a projectile. So it's totally possible for the disrupting like charge or whatever to miss and like hit a wall, and so you basically just waste the ammo because it still counts as like shooting it, but yeah, it just totally gets blocked and you don't even get to like disable whatever. Uh-oh. I thought I was trying to get that guy that got up and punched me, but he got up too quick. Here's another one where I kind of, you know, you have to push A on the button instead of throwing a batarang at it. And here's another door that you have to cryptographically sequence. I'm really glad they cut back on these in Night. You know, Night has a couple of these. My brother, he was playing through Arkham Knight, and you know, it takes a good chunk through the story before you get access to the remote hacking device. And he was like, holy cow, I'm so glad that they got rid of those stupid things where you have to twist the sticks. And then I can't remember where I was, but I was away from home when he got to the part where you get remote hacking device and have to hack into Stag's airship and, you know, do the cryptographic sequencer thing. And he sent me a picture and he's like, are you freaking kidding me? So yeah, it's in all the games, but at least Knight is pretty unegregious about it.
I don't want to hurt you, but you need to stay out of my way.
Never.
Listen, I'm on your side.
My side? My side works within the law. My side doesn't leave suspects with broken bones and missing teeth. We've earned Gotham's respect.
If that were true, I wouldn't believe you.
Gordon, clear the line of fire! Hold your fire! If he moves, take
So this cutscene is unskippable because there's an interaction during this one where you throw your smoke bomb. But now we get to beat up Brandon, which is the SWAT guy. If you beat him up earlier, he still comes in here, which is funny. But yeah, this is, I guess, technically the first time you're supposed to KO him. But let's go. But yeah, technically the first meeting of Batman and Gordon there.
Hello? Hello, Batman? It's Barbara.
Oops.
Sorry for hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crates have gone missing. Army grade stuff, and no one here is doing anything about it.
So yeah, this unlocks a side mission where you go and
Any crates you find,
yeah,
it'll fry their
find
servers
weapon
and
crates and use your weapon disruptor. A lot of the side missions in this game are pretty similar. You just go somewhere, beat up some thugs, and then do something. That's about it. Shoot. Oh, hello.
There's our guy.
But the interesting thing about the Penguin one is that it would actually unlock you loot boxes in the online multiplayer, which was actually pretty fun.
I got him. He's on me.
Oh my gosh, where the heck is the stupid...
Grenade out.
Oh, it's over here. Geez, sorry. I've never had such a hard time finding that before. Anyways, yeah, it would unlock you loot boxes in the multiplayer, which was actually pretty fun. It's rare that you get a good asymmetric
Strange. These are
matchmaking game like you did with this game. And by asymmetric, I just mean the teams are unbalanced, because some of the players, you know, you can play as Batman and Robin instead of just like regular thugs. Anyways, so here we meet the martial artist enemies, which are actually able to counter you, and you have to re-counter them. They break a lot. They're the buggiest enemy in the game by far, and it's kind of unfortunate because otherwise they're pretty cool, but yeah. Sometimes they'll just bug out and they'll just like sit there and never actually do anything. Oops. And you don't want to use the instant takedowns on them because they actually aren't affected by the instant takedown. Yeah, see, I think he was supposed to run up and hit me right there, but he just didn't do anything. Yeah, he did it again, see? And you'll notice I didn't lose my combo. So it seems like they're already bugged, which is unfortunate because usually it takes them a little while to get bugged. But yeah, it seems like they're already kind of bugged. But they still do the thing where they'll counter you when you go to hit them, which is nice. But yeah, kind of fun for when you don't... Oh my gosh, I was aiming for the other guy. Kind of fun when you don't have the combat indicators on to deal with those guys, just because... What? Okay, I don't mean to be one of those sore losers, but I definitely double tapped A, so I don't know why the heck he didn't dodge, but whatever. Yeah, the other thing that bugs out, you might have just noticed that. Ouch. Oh, I guess they aren't bugged anymore. Another thing that'll bug out is that if you're in a combat encounter with martial artists, sometimes when you counter the regular enemies, you'll do the counter animation that goes along with these guys instead, which is interesting, because then you're like, yeah, the regular enemies look like they're doing martial arts, which is kind of funny. Sorry. Just trying to be a little cautious here. I don't really want to die again. Ouch. So yeah, they have this one move where yeah, see, that was one of the counters. It's supposed to be for the martial arts guys. They have this one move where they're supposed to run at you and you actually have to counter them twice to be able to successfully counter it. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell when you don't have the combat indicators on. What just happened? Oh, that guy's dead. Whoop. Holy cow, I'm really out of practice on this game. The thing with Origins is, and again, maybe I'm just making excuses for myself, is that the combat is different somehow. I've never been able to quantify it, but it feels like you always have to get into a little bit of a different rhythm for this game than you do for the other ones. Like, I don't know if it's like timings or yeah, I don't know what it is, but it feels like it's always a different kind of practice to get good at this game's combat over the other ones, so it's just kind of interesting. I love that one. You just like chuck them up in the air and then slam them down on their crotch, I guess. Not very pleasant, I'm sure. Oh my gosh, Batman, what are you doing? Push the stupid button. Then we have to shoot this. And then we do this. If you hold down grapple when you grapple onto a rope, you'll automatically go into the zip line thing. So you don't have to get on it and push A. If you hold down grapple when you grapple onto a regular ledge, you will grab onto the ledge instead of climbing up it. I don't know how long the previous episodes have been because I haven't actually edited any of them yet. But I think they're kind of aiming for around 20 minutes right now, which is a little bit shorter than I probably want, because I was trying to aim for doing this one in about the same amount of time that I did Arkham City, which was about 6 episodes. And I think because I think this game is about the same length. I don't know why my combo dropped right there. Maybe I took a little bit too long to start my dodge. But yeah, I think this game is about as long as Arkham City, but because these episodes have been kind of short, I think... we might run into having a little bit longer of a series, but that's okay. You know, maybe it's good to mix it up just in case some people like the longer episodes and some people like the shorter ones. Personally, I've always liked longer episodes of things. I can't stand when I'm watching a YouTube video and it's like 5 minutes long and so you have to go click on something else, because usually I'm just watching YouTube in the background, and so the less I have to interact with it, the better. This can be kind of a tricky combat challenge because you have to deal with an enforcer and a martial artist and a guy with a gun. And try to, yeah, get the guy with the gun. There we go. The martial artist just like punched his buddy and I wasn't even near him. That was kind of funny. Ouch. See, that was the move you're supposed to counter twice. And I guess I was just too slow with it. if you are in or it's not free flow actually, never mind. What? Guess they were too far away to keep the combo going. There we go. Alright, so now we're about to hack into the criminal data, or we already hacked into it actually. We're about to be able to access it remotely. That's what we're doing. Alright, so basically we just got the info dump cutscene where we find out that Black Mask was basically Black Mask was captured by Joker, but Batman doesn't know who Joker is at this point. So we're going to the bank to figure it out. This is the introduction to the Mad Hatter side quest, but we don't care about this, so yeah. So we're headed over to the bank because that's where Joker has taken Black Mask. And actually, I think we will just fast travel there. You know, fast traveling used to be a gamble because it was one of the areas that was pretty prone to crashing, which was as fun as it sounds. Ouch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, anyways, so here we are at the bank, so we just have to, instead of using the front door, of course, we have to break in through the roof. And one thing that you always want to be aware of is these jammers, because if you don't disable them before using the cryptographic sequencer, you have to sit through a super long thing where the cryptographic sequencer basically doesn't work, and it's annoying. Here we find out that, you know, there's a ton of dead people all over the place, see? So we're gonna break into the vault to confront Joker.
There's something more sinister going on here.
I always thought it was kind of funny how there was a vent right here that leads into like literally nothing. Like, why is there a vent that leads into here? Alrighty, so we just figured out that the whole time Black Mask has actually been the Joker, because the Joker captured Black Mask a couple days ago. So the whole game, even though you haven't really been watching any of the cutscenes, it's always been Joker, which was pretty controversial to say the least. By this point you had already had Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, where the main villain was the Joker, and so people were really ready for, you know, a different villain to get the spotlight. And so when people heard that Black Mask was going to be the main villain, I guess, for this one, people were pretty excited about that. And so when the reveal dropped that it had been Joker the whole time, again, people were not very happy. Uh-oh. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You can actually unlock an upgrade in this game that lets you do silent takedowns faster, but obviously we aren't doing that. Oops. Oh well. I did not want to grapple to that one. Usually it's a bad idea to grapple the gargoyles near the guy that you just took out. Yeah, anyways, Arkham Knight also brought back Joker, but obviously they did it in a lot more of a way that people were, you know, more happy with, because he was kind of just a supporting character instead of the main villain, I guess.
You ain't kidding. This guy's out cold.
Are they both gonna run over here? I kind of hope so.
That's all it takes to knock
Okay,
you out.
good. Kind of wanted to land on one of them, but whatever.
If I'd have known things would get this up, I'd have dumped my 50 million into the full-body classifier market.
Oh yeah, we have to interrogate this guy. He basically tells us that Joker is at the steel mill, which if you remember was a pretty frequented location in Arkham City. If you can hear that baby crying in the background, normally this is where you unlock the side mission that would get you critical strikes, but because we aren't doing upgrades, yeah, that was something they did in this game where the side missions unlock upgrades, which I think is unique. Did City do that? No, City did that too, where you could unlock some upgrades through side missions. So yeah, you're supposed to interact with that baby carriage and that starts the side mission, which is one that I'll typically always do, even if I'm not doing a playthrough where I'm really doing side missions, just because critical strikes really speed up the combat. But, you know, no upgrades, so we are good. We'll go this way. Shoot. And so, I forgot what I was trying to say. But anyways. Basically, you just go and confront Shiva. You actually get kind of a fun combat challenge at the end of it where you have to fight a bunch of ninjas and martial artists and stuff. 'Cause I don't think we've seen ninjas yet, you know, the ladies with the swords. So it's kind of fun to... I think this was the first place my game crashed. I was gliding right there and it crashed. Went back when I played this at launch, so that was fun.
Whatever they're doing, Black Mask deserves it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a few whacks.
Anyways, so here we are for the third time sneaking into the steel mill in an Arkham game.
Joker? Hell no. But you can't cross him neither. Ain't that the story of our lives?
This one is a little bit... Uh-oh. How did I break that? Was that from grappling? Let's see. Oh, there's like 5 dudes here. That's no good. It's especially no good when there are stupid stairs to get caught on. That's lovely.
I have isolated the electromagnet.
Alright. So this is where we will... This is where I'm going to end off this episode, just because, you know, I like to do it when we get to a new area. So yeah, next time we'll go through the steel mill and we'll check out a new boss fight and we'll do some other stuff. Maybe we might get 2 boss fights next time, depending on how quick we can move through the levels. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.